What's up, you guys? This is your boy Avius, and this is another Direct Connect. And in today's topic, what we're going to talk about is the end of days. Okay. What people don't understand is there's a lot of things that's starting to happen or been happening that, are very tragic. I just found out last night that a place that I usually frequent throughout Central Florida, in Tampa, Florida, Ybor City, just got shot in. Good thing I didn't go out last night, because I found out, I woke up today and just all of a sudden found out that there was shooting done. I think 3 people got shot or something like that. I'm not really sure. But I will tell you guys that in the end of days, you're going to see a lot of things happening. A lot of crazy things. People doing the most horriblest things, because sin has became rampant. And the devil's becoming rampant. The devil's running rampant and sending out his demons to do his bidding, because he knows that it's literally the end of days for him. That's why it's very important that us chosen ones stick together through this rough time and keep each other balanced, because there will be a time, which I don't now, but there will be a time where you can't even go to somebody's house because you're so afraid of something happening along the way. A lot of times in the end of days, there will be the youth getting visions, prophecies and different things that comes to them where God is talking to them, telling them things. A lot of times people take stuff like this for granted. And they think people, when they're talking to them and telling them things like this, they're going crazy or they're crazy. But what people don't understand is sometimes you have to open your mind and channel your third eye, because there's a lot of people that's blind, and you're going to talk to them and you're going to tell them about a lot of things that's going on, and they're not going to listen to you. They're just not going to believe you, because you know why? Because men have become fearless of God. They have become fearless of God. There used to be a time where, people would mention Jesus or God, and you best to believe when they would say it, whatever was in that sentence was going to be clean and clear. Nobody would mix in profanity with Jesus and God. Now people don't even care, and it's so sad. It's also sad that people are imitating Jesus and God, and like it's funny, mocking and different things. And this is what lets you know that it's so demonic and devilish, because how could you not have fear of our Creator? When something good happens, I pray, I thank you. I be like, Jesus, thank you so much for that happening. When something bad happened, I pray and say, God, could you please switch it up and change it up? I'm very, very careful and cautious. Some people will sit up there nowadays, the youth, and they'll say, on God. And I'm like, how could you? It's like you're literally swearing when you're saying, I swear on. I can't even say it. I can't even say it right now. God, please forgive me. I can't even say it, because how could you be able to say that when it's like we're talking about it? You can't you're a man. You can't place nothing on. You shouldn't be placing anything on nobody else's head anyway. But to prove a point, people will actually use our Creator of the universe and think that it's okay, and it's not. God sees this. And just like in the Bible, back in the days, he's still the same God today that he was yesterday. There was different stories, biblical stories that we read upon, different cities being destroyed because of situations like this. He flooded the whole earth because of situations like this. And look at us now. We're still doing the same thing. And God is still the same God today that he was yesterday. So let me tell you, he's getting ready to clear it out. He destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He flooded the earth. There was other situations that occurred, and God came through and showed. And back then, he would show things that would happen before your eyes you couldn't believe, like when he parted the sea for those prisoners to escape. And these people don't understand, what I'm saying? But it's like I tell you guys, this world consists of a lot of people, a lot of wannabes, a lot of people that have developed, have literally just became narcissists, because they're so caught up in materialistic things, and everybody has became like, monkey see, monkey do. Everything's about how you look. People are so vain nowadays. Vanity and narcissism is literally the same thing. You guys don't understand. The one that's watching this video, the one that's actually paying attention, the one that really care, you can change this. You could change this by morally being a good person. You could change this by spreading the word. You could change this by spreading this video. You know, I mean, this is the dark times. This is when it's, about to be close to an end. And I think people really won't get a reality check until things start happening so bad that it's like, oh my gosh, like what is going on in the world today? We shouldn't even be having wars. You watch the way they go and bomb down these cities and innocent people are getting killed. What did they do to have their life taken? They didn't ask to live where they live. But because two countries are feuding, and it's just really sad. Gas prices are at all-time high. It's hard to even, to earn a living because you're having to deal with this and deal with that. And I was watching one YouTube creator by the name of Trend Genius that talks about how if you're working on a job, you have narcissistic coworkers, they're going to ultimately work on having you fired. And it's sad because it's the truth. There's people that got to feed their families and stuff like that. And just because of the simple fact of somebody that don't like them, it's on a pathological level, they can't work their job because eventually they're going to find a reason to have this person fired for no reason. So you guys remember to stay prayed up, to stay keeping your mind at, stay at home. At home is where you have peace. Your house should be your safe haven, where you can actually escape away from the world. Outside those doors is where all the chaos is happening. You guys remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. I definitely want to develop myself into being a life coach because of all the situations that I went through in my life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of other life coaches out there, and you guys have the choice to go to whoever channel you want to. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to deliver it to you guys 100% blood raw, because at the end of the day, it's like these are events that I actually went through. I haven't really shared too much of my life situations. I do plan on doing that in the later times in my life, but right now I just can't do it because I still live in it. Basically meaning like I'm away from it and I'm very well protected, but it's still around. So I won't share that, you know what I'm saying? I want to protect a lot of people that, even though they're horrible, I want to protect them because I just don't want situations, you have to ease your head out of the lion's mouth. So you guys remember, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.